Today, I've had the chance to visit an unaccompanied children's camp in Tornillo, Texas. There's been a lot of media coverage of this camp, and for good reason. There are more than 1,100 kids being housed here. According to the officials who gave us the tour, all of them are between the ages of 13 and 17. And all of these kids are lucky because they actually have a sponsor who's come forward and offered to take them under their care. That means that this facility has a lot more hope because the children here have a goal and they're all working toward getting out of this facility and getting to loved ones who will care for them. But it also lifts up the reality of the situation for so many other children who don't have sponsors or who are still waiting for their sponsors to be found. Our guide today was somebody who is responsible for emergency response and often responds to crises created by natural disasters. And he asked us, why do we have this kind of situation where we're housing hundreds and hundreds of kids for months when it's not necessary? I think as a mom of 2 kids who are of this age, it's hard. It's hard to see them being held in tents. Hard to see them being separated from their families. I think the staff are doing a really good job of trying to care for them as much as they can, but they're staff and they're being paid to work here. And my biggest hope is that these kids get released and get to be restored to their families. And I know that's their biggest hope too. So what's most important coming out of this experience today is that each of us as a human rights activist has to do more to get these kids back to their families and out of detention. And one of the most important things any of us can do right now is to give comments back to the Trump administration about proposed changes and regulations that would allow the government to keep these kids indefinitely, would allow them to keep families indefinitely in detention. There are opportunities to comment on these regulations and to reject them, to tell the government that this is inhumane, it is illegal, and it is against all of our values when we keep kids behind bars.